Welcome to Who the F**k? It's the show that aims to take a deep dive into some of the acts announced at Reading Leeds 2019. In today's video, we're looking at Circa Waves. They're a small band from Liverpool in the north of the UK. And if you've never heard of them before, hopefully this video will help answer the question, who the f**k are Circa Waves? Circa Waves are a four-piece indie rock band made up of Joe, Kieran, Sam and Colin. They're from Liverpool in the UK. Certainly not the first band from Liverpool that we've talked about in this series. And in my opinion, they are through and through indie rock and roll. You don't get much more Reading Festival than Circa Waves. The first album had this real Maximo Park,
I like to wait and see how things turn out. If you apply some pressure,
Libertines, Maccabees, Two-Door Cinema Club kind of feel to it. I first came across them in 2013 with their single Get Away. And I've been following their music since. They're best known for their record T-Shirt Weather.
I remember T-shirt weather. I remember Sundays when you singing our lungs out in the backseat together.
An indie disco anthem that's currently sat on 2.7 million hits on YouTube. And it was a record that I knew was going to be massive from the minute I heard it. I was a really big fan of the song Fire That Burns from their second album.
But I've been sad.
It really began to rock it up a bit in a way that Foals did when they kind of came back with Holy Fire. It felt like a really nice mature progression for them as a band. And they recently released 2 new songs, their third album, due for release in April. And I have to say, I find them really boring. Me, Myself and Hollywood is a much slower record than you would be used to with something that Circa Waves had put out. And Movies seems like it's gone for this real kind of catchy, poppy sound.
When we drove the car down the road, it was just like in the movies. It was just like in the movies.
Something that actually think sounds kind of cheap. For me, I think it sounds like something. Do you know what? It sounds mean. It sounds like a C- version of the Wombats. Both tracks seem to really lack the fun that Circa Waves bring in their music, and I'm really just not a fan of it. This year will be their 4th time playing Reading and Leeds. They played the Festival or Public stage in 2014, the Radio 1 stage in 2015, the main stage in 2017, and this year they're back to play the Radio 1 stage on a much higher slot, something that I know they will absolutely smash. I know I just bitched about their most recent singles, but they've got 2 albums worth of absolutely brilliant music as well. And that energy that they'll be able to put on in that tent, I mean they were great on the main stage in 2017, but the energy in that tent will be huge, even if their new material is lacking it a bit. Regards to likely to see, it's looking like they're either going to be clashing with the Wombats or Royal Blood. I know that we don't have the full names announced yet, but currently that's what it looks like. And I know who I would rather see out of those 3 bands. And unless they're providing something that I'll give the album a listen when it comes out, and if there's other records on that album that I really like, then that will drive my score up a bit. But currently, I'm going to go with a 6 out of 10. I've seen them play before, and the new stuff that they will be providing isn't something that I'm overly keen on, so Royal Blood will do for me, thanks. Thoughts in the comment section below as always. Are you a fan of Circa Waves? Have you seen them before? What do you think of their new records? I'm sorry if you're a big fan and I just shat all over them. I really didn't mean to. They're just not for me. I am intrigued to hear more from them, because I know that they have what it takes to bring out incredible records, so excited to see where that leads us. But regardless, I'd love to know your thoughts in the comment section below as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, bye.